What is it like to see all the weapons now?
It was nice to have the weather to be able to, actually showcase that too. Yeah, we're excited about what we've recruited and some of the guys have developed too that were here. But a lot of work to do still. It was a good day throwing and catching the football. But yeah, it's a lot different when you're not just trying to figure out ways to get Casey the ball. There's a lot more things we can do with the football now on offense. And so that was fun to see. They were very vanilla today, so there wasn't a lot of things going on that way, but the guys went out there and executed pretty well.
And along those lines of execution, I mean, Grayson looks like a guy who's been in college for 5 years, and it seems like he's basically fit in as if he's been here for multiple years.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's a blue-collar, tough guy. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's a proven leader, winner, and his presence is felt. He's just got a poise about him, a confidence about him that you love. But he's got a lot of grit. He's a really tough kid. Couldn't be happier, with what he's doing and with what CJ and Lex are doing. We feel like that run's really improved.
I was going to ask about Bailey next. I mean, he does not look like someone who just arrived in January.
That's one of the benefits of getting a kid from a program like Chaminade, that's a program that's won 2 straight state championships. CJ's led that for them. He's ahead of the curve, with playing against the talent he got to play against in high school. He's got a really coachable attitude. And just to really, his charisma, when he's on the field, you feel him in the huddle. The guys like playing for him.
Do you see guys like Rylan Van who kind of emerged or filled a void because of different things? Are there some guys that you could just tell this spring they're different just because they got more reps? Yeah,
it was a big opportunity with Zeke being out, for Rylan to step in, and he improved. It's been a really good spring for him, from a rep standpoint. He took all the reps with the ones. Competed really hard, had some tough days and some really good days, and it's not consistency for him. But yeah, I think that's what spring ball and bowl practices are about. It's about getting a lot of guys work, letting them see where they're at, showing them how they can improve, and seeing the growth, and then setting up your 3-month summer, which we have here, for here's the things you do well, here's the things you got to work on, and letting them get with Coach Thunder and go down there and get better.
This school appreciates a good kicker. Your guy. I mean, they may not know who he is yet, but 50-yarder is a 50-yarder.
Yeah, for 2 years he's been learning behind Chris Dunn and last year behind Braden Arvison. So he's had 2 great mentors at the position, and he had a great day today. This was a big day for him, kicking in the stadium on film, cameras, fans. So I'm really happy for the way he responded to his opportunity today.
Have you seen Noah Rogers come along in that receiver room?
Well, you can't hide his athleticism. I mean, he makes plays, and a really natural ball catcher with a big catch radius. He's a good athlete with the ball in his hands after the catch as well. He can adjust to the football, track the football, and he's just got to learn now the other parts of the game and really improve this summer in the weight room and get ready to be a blocker as well. I think that's the thing when you look at him and Dakari. Dakari really does a good job without the ball, and that's where Noah's got to spend some time this summer. But excited about him. I thought Terrell Anderson, the last 2 scrimmages really came on for us too. So those 2 guys made plays. Wesley Grimes made some good plays today. So exciting, to see the outside room produce the way they did.
Do you notice that the players are feeding off of the energy from the? Have you noticed that the players are feeding off the energy of all the winning?
Yeah, it's an expectation here. You come to this program, you expect to win, and then you got to learn what it takes. The process of winning it's not just getting on the grass and playing a game. It's the behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on day in and day out that they have to embrace and love in order to earn the opportunity to win football games. It's something that we take a lot of pride in. It's teaching them how to do that. And the older players do a good job of holding them to that standard. So that's what we've built, is being a winning football team, being able to beat everyone that we play. And that's what these guys understand, and now they got to get to work. We got 3 months to get ready for a really tough schedule.
Final Four energy too.
Oh yeah, not just Final Four. I mean, the whole athletic department and what's going on. It started with wrestling and swimming and diving and gymnastics and basketball, both of them winning, getting into the Final Four. And Coach Moore and his team had an incredible season, and we're all pulling for Coach Keats and his team tonight. We're excited for him.